Alright, now, this is a game called Cube Link. I haven't played it since September 1st, 2019. 879 days. I gave up on this level. I tried it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's a fun game. I swear. I swear it's a fun game. Because you'll notice you can rotate the cube. It took me a minute, you hold right click to rotate and left click to move about. Call it spoilers because on the Steam forums for this game, this is widely held to be harder than any other level out of the 50 levels in this game. And there's a hunch I had back in 2019 because they hardly ever have any wasted space. And you'll notice on that one side with the green line and those three other darkened outlines, those are ones that you can't play with. Otherwise, you have to connect one color to the other color across the face of this cube. And, you just notice neat little patterns. Like these are kind of snakes coiled up into each other, if you will. And so it's easy to get all but one of them on this level done. And I think, those of you seeing here will already be able to note which one I'm leaving out, which I'll catch up with in a minute. But I, just figured I'd try that hunch again, just see what there is to see, just find a way to get past this. It's nice to be able to finally clear out a mental block like that after a considerable amount of time. Yeah, here's where I'm going to finally catch up and try and get this last guy wired, because it seems there's a straight path, but probably can't hear the audio cues too well. I turned down the game audio when I record, but it's little cues to know when you're making or breaking a path, and so I'm breaking a few in the course of this, trying to loop around. No real way to loop around though without getting in between those two. But as you'll note, for a lot of these, there's at least two ways around. You have all 360 degrees, unless you're blocked by something else. So you break one path, and then you can make it the other way. Coil it back up. Link up again. And it's pretty engaging. But I was still so sure that I would be stuck, even though I had this hunch and I was trying it, back in the day. But sometimes you just gotta commit. Yeah, see, there's the other way around for the green guy. Even though, again, there's no wasted space, usually no wasted space, so I was thinking, well, what if that corridor is a red herring, Anyway. It's, you hear, it broke again. Just gotta coil it around and then back around again. And so, just make room for it once again. But you see, if I want to put the blue guy there, well, it turns out I do need that corridor. So I decided to, after a bit more thought, remembering that hunch I had, which was on the edges of my mind, decide to commit. And then that means that I had to rewire a couple other things. Give myself room to make my way around. And, sooner than I expected, I really did wind up with a solution. I think the solution, judging how things are just so very intertwined on this level. It's hard to think of any solution other than this right now. So I think this is where I realized I had to go through the corridor for the green, and that blue could be rerouted there, giving green and purple had to be moved over a smidge. Yeah. So just coiling back around that way. It's not as tough as I'm making it sound. Most of this game, it's pretty straightforward. Again, at least until level 22. And it's funny, I should add, that the achievement for getting 20 levels done is Casual Puzzler. Whereas when you move on, finally completing this feels a lot less casual, but it's fun. So, thank you for watching. I'll play the rest at some other time.